And I rarely go to funerals, but when a close friend of mine we have to say farewell, I try to do that. And the reason I don't like funerals is because they go to talk politics. My friend Karoli Omondi, Mheshimiwa, my partner in crime, Rafael Tuju, family, poleni sana. Hiyo maneno Fred ameongea hapa ni kweli. Dalmas was going to run on our party, but remember we were in Azimio, so tukakataa. Kwa hivyo wewe unione nyuma ya hema, ndio sababu ulipita. Niko na special message from His Excellency the Fourth. He would have wished to be here with us. He's with us in spirit. They've come a long way with Dalmas, and God willing, tutakuwa na yeye Migori. La mwisho niseme vile wengine wamesema, he was a very independent man. He's one of the fellows who told Uhuru in 2006, 2007, when we were riding on ODM, all politics is local. Akamwambia yeye na Katana Ngala, nimeona hapo Henry Kosgei, wazee kinagodana, wewe rudi kwenu, wajana na hii alafu hiyo ndio ilimfanya I inherit your Mount Kenya. They loved him in politics, but they knew akipanda hiyo mlima, against the mlima, mambo itakuwa ngumu. Asanteni sana. God bless you all.
Well, thank you. Tumpigie makofi. I looked at him and I knew he had a special message, so trust my eyes. Thank you very much, Murade. We'll have the fourth in Migori. Kwa hivyo watu wa Migori si tuko poa. Now I want to invite Moses Kuria. Moses Kuria and I have had a long history. I was a student leader. I made him a student leader. He learned from Dalmas and took over that ministry. Say kidogo tu.
Thank you very much. Tumsifu Yesu Kristo. You know, Father, I know you are worried about politicians, but I'm one of the very few Catholics here. And when I was an altar boy, we used to be told a story. There used to be jokes about Catholics, and the jokes was about confession. So there is this person who went for confession, and the father asked him, "What have you done again, my son?" And he said, "I have beaten up a politician." And the priest said, "You are supposed to confess sins, not great deeds." Because politicians are not supposed to be very good people. But I want to confess that herein lies a great man. I have known Dalmas for a long time, consulted with him, but I must confess also that my first impression of Dalmas was almost negative. And it was planted on me because when we left the university, we were so obsessed with Ochiro Ayako becoming MP for Rongo that we were scheming with TJ Kajuang and other people how to remove TJ Dalmas Otieno, that I almost believed that he was a bad man. Shame on you, Governor Ochiro Ayako. Because later in life, when I came to know Dalmas and I was consulting with him, and especially when 2013, 2017, I was working closely with Uhuru Kenyatta, and Dalmas was in court, and the country was so divided. And Dalmas was the reason, the voice of reason, which was calming us down, bringing everybody together, and really, I've not in a long time seen such a steadfast man who could not be swayed. So I want to say this. Dalmas, first of all, his commitment to the region, the Nyanza region. I remember 16 years ago, I went to see our town with Peter Munga, then chairman of Equity Bank. And Dalmas was minister. At that time, because we had gone to open Equity Bank's branch, he said, today we're opening Equity Bank, but tomorrow I want us to open a rural bank. So I went and told him later, Waziri, I don't think you need a rural bank. You need a national bank that can serve everybody for the benefit of everybody. Maybe what today they could have called a broad-based bank that is, can be able to bring everybody together. So, like Dalmas, I am a Catholic. Like Dalmas, I am tall. Like Dalmas, I was the treasurer, I was the finance minister of the University of Nairobi, student, and he knows that. Like Dalmas, I was minister for industry. Like Dalmas, I was minister for public service. Like Dalmas, I'm a good man. May the Lord rest his soul in eternal peace. Thank you very much.
Si tumpigie makofi good man. Asante sana. This good man came to parliament and I contributed money to him to get into parliament. I didn't know he had some secrets about me. So the good man is always a good man. He's always been my friend. And we worked very well to make him Sonu treasurer and Kabando chair. We were with Otieno Kech. Wodinyo Siang is over there. We want to do it quickly. For the current sitting members of parliament, we have their chair here, the chair of Dual, Dr. Nyikal, a prolific civil servant who transformed the medical sector. Come and tell us if you did not encounter or meet Dalmas in the corridors of change when you were trying to treat us. Karibu, Sema Machache. On behalf of the sitting members of parliament who are here, because most of them will have opportunity wakifika kule nyumbani.
Thank you very much to the church that is presiding over this ceremony, the family of Dalmas, all distinguished guests, on behalf of my colleagues here. I first met Dalmas, I think in 1981 or 82. It was at a funeral of the wife of my uncle, and it was a fundraising. In those days, people were at fundraising, they were giving 20 shillings, 50 shillings, 100 was a lot of money. And Dalmas gave 700 shillings. And I'll never forget that. Around the same time, I think now 81, 82, I had a cooperative check